Today, in front of the camera, we have the Zelos Skyraider 2 in titanium with the teal spiral fume dial, and the watch carries applied Arabic appliques. We have a sub-seconds. We have a display case back with the ETA 64981 Elabor grade movement. This is fashioned out of titanium, the case, the crown, the bracelet, the clasp that comes with the quick adjust system. We have quick release spring bars on the underside of the end links. And overall, this is really fun. Zelos is one of my favorite micro brands. They consistently come to the table with original designs that carry value for money. And although this one is a little bit on the higher end of the price spectrum at $899, I think it still hits the mark. And that is evident with how well this has sold. All of the versions have sold out, save for this teal dial combination that I have in front of the camera. And it sold out quickly, and each model came in a unit production run of 300. So that really speaks to me of how Zelos is regarded in the microbrand scene, in the watch community. And even when the watch is a bit more expensive, over 1,000 in the case of the skeletonized version, and seeing how quickly they sold out, I think that says a lot about Zelos and how they're viewed. And hopefully in this video, you guys can see the quality and the detail work of this Skyraider 2. So the dimensions are a little bit smaller than the previous Skyraider, which I think is a great move. It makes it more wearable on a wider range of wrists. Dimensions wise, we have 42.1 millimeters of diameter, 48.4 overall lug-to-lug length, 10.7 in overall height, with a 22 millimeter lug width, and the bracelet does taper down to 20 at the clasp. Now let's talk about the star of the show, which to me is this dial. And it might not be everyone's flavor. It certainly is very bold, but this is a slightly reflective, textured spiral fume dial with a very vibrant saturation here at the middle where the hand stack is. And then it dithers out toward the end of the dial to black. Really, that's the fume application around the railroad tracks. So it looks beautiful. It looks great outside in natural light. And it might look even more potent here under the LED lights of the studio. Very sharp, very attractive, and very legible too. Now let's take a look at the low light shot, which is one of my favorite things about Zelos. They always do a bicolor application, and it's always impressive. It's always potent. So what we have here is C3X1 mixed with BGW9 from Superluminova. Looks great, nice detail work, very easy to read. And if you turn the watch on its side, the crown is signed, that's lumed. And if you flip the watch over and take a look at the case back, there is some printing on the underside of the sapphire display back, and that is lumed as well. So kind of gimmicky, kind of silly, but absolutely fun, and I love to see it. Now let's talk about the movement. We have a Swiss-made movement here. This is the ETA 6498-1 in the Elabor grade. You guys will notice PVD-coated main plates with circular Geneva striping. We have blued screws. We have engraved wheels. The watch carries 17 joules, 18,800 beats per hour, and a 53-hour power reserve mixed with a small seconds complication. Now, this movement does not hack, and it's very simplistic in its architecture. Really, this is a pocket watch movement modified and put in a watch case. So it has a slow beat rate that you really don't notice because the seconds hand is so small on the 6 o'clock side of the dial down there at the bottom portion of the dial. And it's fairly loud, and you will notice that. I've set this down on the desk and I've been at my computer editing, and when I take a break, I hear the beat rate of the movement. It's kind of fun. So again, this watch is fashioned out of titanium, so very lightweight. The majority of it is this satinized finish, and I really like the angular, kind of aggressive nature of the design when it comes to the lugs. It comes to the crown, the shorter links that carry screw links for the connecting pins. And I think overall there is some nice visual symmetry here. So those angular elements of the lugs kind of match this skeletonized, angular, pop of red accented sub-seconds hand. And then you guys can see that kind of that same look in the handset here, the modified Delphine style handset with a strip of lume running north to south through the center of the hand design. So overall, it's really fun. Hopefully you guys can see that here with the color play, with the low light luminescence, with the playful pocket watch movement. I think it's easy to see why this has sold out so quickly in all the color versions. And again, that does speak to the level of respect that the watch community has for Zelos. The fact that they can come out with something on the higher end of the price scale and have it sell out so quickly, I think that's great. So guys, thanks for watching this presentation. I will be sending this back to Zelos. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if there's a certain watch you would like me to highlight here on the channel, and I'll do my best to try to accommodate. So thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.